right then, here we go. Myoho Renge Kyo. This is part 2 of Errors in 8 Schools. Hopefully you watched that little interlude video of about Dharma, words and meaning. So with that in mind, let us proceed. In Nichiren's essay, he then refers to the lifespan chapter, which states, quote, I am the father of this world. Then basically describes the 3 bodies of Buddha again. The sovereign and ruler of the nation is the thus come one of the reward body. The teacher is the thus come one of the manifested body. And the parent, the father of the world, the parent is the thus come one of the Dharma body. Again, if you watched that previous video, then you know what Dharma means. Often translated as teaching, Dharma actually means the meaning of the teaching, which ultimately is the thing that needs no teaching. I'm going to let that sit with you, okay? Now, he goes on to say, the treatise of the 500 questions states, quote, if a son does not even know how old his father is, he will also be in doubt as to what lands his father presides over. And though he may be idly praised for his talent and ability, he cannot be counted on as a son at all. And it also says, he may perhaps have talent enough to govern one land, yet he does not even know how old his father and mother are. So what does all that mean? Let's break it down a little bit. The lifespan chapter, the 16th chapter of the Lotus Sutra, is the first time in all of Shakyamuni's teachings. And this again, this is an important point. Nichiren is kind of just flying through here. But until this 5th phase of Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings, he never explicitly explained this. Everybody until this point called him Buddha as though he in his person was Buddha, the enlightened one, the thus come one. That he himself, Siddhartha Shakyamuni, was Buddha. And now, in the 16th chapter of the Lotus Sutra, he explicitly tells everyone, okay, now at this point in your studentship, your practice, you should be able to and capable of understanding this. And then he drops the bomb on him. I am not the Buddha. There is no the Buddha. Because you see, for him to be the Buddha would again be the duality of our human minds, seeing self and other. Mistake. You've missed the meaning. You don't understand the Dharma. So what is the Dharma of this teaching? The Dharma of this teaching, the meaning of this teaching, was that Buddha pre-existed the man you see before you in the unknowable past. Buddha is a state, an energy, a quiescent energy. And that is what I, Shakyamuni, have awakened to. I didn't create it. I didn't get to it. I awoke to it because Buddha is in everything, sentient and insentient beings. Any phenomena comes from Buddha. Buddha is a quiescent energy from which little disturbances become more and more manifest into and begin to have an energy and a kinetic energy of their own with a will to instantiate, which leads to every phenomena everywhere, inside and outside of our universe, inside and outside of our bodies. We are all Buddha. We are all forms of energy. Do you see? So this is why the Lotus Sutra is the superior of all the teachings, because it finally makes the point that Buddhahood is a state of being which is accessible, in fact, is the core of everything that is. And the only reason we don't know that is because we developed a human mind with these veils of continuously creating veils of illusion and delusion through our desires and attachment that obfuscate, that get in the way of our seeing the truth of everything, that everything is the same. It's just in a different moment of form versus formlessness. And so the following paragraph, where he says you don't know your own father's age, is talking to those people who are still stuck in the world of duality, and they have the teaching of Buddha, the Dharma of the teaching, in front of them, but they're not looking at the meaning, they're looking at the words. And so no matter how much knowledge they accrue, they don't experience that knowledge as from their Buddha nature. They still hang on to all these veils and keep adding to them. So it's important to know that, because it would be hard to know that from just casually reading this. The next paragraph says, the critical essays on Buddhism and Taoism, ancient and modern, written by Cao Xuan, states, quote, in the age before the three sovereigns, there was no writing. People knew only who their mother was and did not know who was their father. They were the same as birds and beasts. From the words of reproval addressed by the Dharma teacher, Hui Yuan, to the Emperor Wu of the Northern Zhou dynasty. At this point, now he starts going into the 8 schools. The Dharma Analysis Treasury School, the Establishment of Truth School, and the Precepts School, they take Shakyamuni to be their exclusive object of devotion. See, they're missing it. But they know him only in this manifested body, one of the 3 bodies. The manifested body is like us. We're in a manifested body. But this manifested body is an illusion. It's a manifestation of energy that's been manipulated in order to experience itself. But we're going to unwind and go away and reintegrate into what we came from. The Buddha, the quiescent energy. But it's still in us. We still are the quiescent energy. We just have this layer of delusion. And those schools still don't get it. They either did not read the Lotus Sutra, or they read it and put it away as folklore and thought, nah, that's not what we're following. So they still perceive other as a destination. They don't see that Buddha is within them. Follow? All right. Then the next 3 schools he hits are the Flower Garland School, which is the Avatamsaka Sutra. I have that right here. That's the first of Buddha's teachings. The 3 treatises school, Shakyamuni, as their object of devotion, but they regard his Dharma body as without beginning and without end, his reward body as with a beginning, but without end, and his manifested body as with a beginning and with an end. So their preoccupation is with the states of their teacher. They still following what's happening with my computer here. I'm sorry, this video seems to be getting some hiccups. I may have to start this over. It's going right now. So those three schools are still devoted to the man Shakyamuni and the attainments of Buddha that he's accomplished. So they're still missing the point. Now the True Word School takes Mahavarachana, the thus come one, as its exclusive object of worship. Regarding him, there are two opinions. One, that Mahavarachana, thus come one, is the Dharma body of Shakyamuni, which is discrimination, right? And two, that Mahavarachana, thus come one, is not the Dharma body of Shakyamuni, a separate entity. But none of them have met Mahavarachana. Mahavarachana is something that Shakyamuni Buddha gave a name to a form of Buddha in his earlier teachings. So how messed up is that? All right, the next one is Pure Land School. And because I'm seeing this video having its hiccups, I'm going to stop this. Yeah, my computer's asking for a restart. It must be a wonderful update to Windows. So I apologize. I hope that came out okay. Fortunately, it only took 12 minutes. Hopefully it got all of me in that 12 minutes. And I'll see you for part 3.